Better than you-ish, first-time subscription. Thank you very much indeed. You've made a wise choice. Thank you, Better Than You-ish, and that's a proper one. Full fat subscription. Cheers, mate. It wasn't a very good game in way. Andy drew 2-2 and has now had to go and get. Oh, that thing's working again where it shows shows people doing stuff.
Better Than You-ish. Thank you very much. You're a generous fellow. Thank you.
Saw my credit card info on the Discord server. No, you didn't. Where? What you Killjoy? What are you talking about, man? When I angled the camera, where's the credit card info? I think he is kidding. Yes, he is, because it's not. I'll do it again if you want. There you go. Get pen and paper ready. It's the Discord. It's not. Well, Killjoy, knock yourself out. Have two. You'll have more fun with a pair.
Oh shit!
Do you want? I'll show you browser history. Yeah, some of that. I have nothing to hide. Here we go. Google.
Pals Morag, so in this stream, well, I haven't set it up for next season yet.
There you go. There's browser history. Pretty harmless, I think you find.
We run a whole. What would you like to see in the next? Yeah, in the next season. And Khemri were the team of choice for many people.
So completely harmless. Ooh. At least that's the official one. Oh, Newcastle United takeover. It hasn't happened yet. Shock.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a game. Currently where we get good dice. I mean, Khemri in the rain. It's not a recipe for yay, but we'll see. And the rain is why I selected to kick. Normally, hero would like to receive. But armed with Watsits and cold coffee.
Well, Negate, I'd start off by watching Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix both seasons. That's a cracking watch.
It's quite an aggressive setup. And the idea is to try and provoke a 2-1 win.
Hodik says just the way. Sorry, start again. You just said the word "stid," by the way. Not very Geordie of you. No, it's the name of that TV show. Have you not seen it, man? It's great. It's basically, I think they started it off. They sold it to Sunderland with, let's document your re-entry to the Premier League. They got relegated. Let's show your promotion back in the Championship. They got relegated again. Oh, it was brilliant. Well, it was entirely the fall. It was the fall, and then the fall again. Mipper says, do you always put Tomb Guardians on the line of scrimmage, or is it matchup dependent? Matchup dependent. I'd say usually, but if the opponent has got Tomb Guardian slaying capability, then probably wouldn't.
I'm daring him to roll 3 2 pluses.
I think against a university strength 3 team, probably get away with it. Flicky Flack, sorry, mate. Flicky Flack's from Sunderland, although doesn't live there and doesn't support the team. Armvan says, did I know that Sunderland and Las Vegas have a unique similarity? They are the only places in the world where you can pay for sex with chips. Oh, Zach, I love having you watch the show. You're a rare treasure. You really are. Thank you very much for that one. Oh, I'm sorry, Flicky Flack. I'm only joking. Only joking, mate. Scrap says, in fairness, they only filmed the fall from the Championship to League One. The one after was them not getting back up. Actually, you're right. No, you are correct.
To Tier 2?
Now that you point that out, yes, that is, now I think about it, yes, you are quite right. Okay, so it's very moist out there today, and so will the... Oh, yes, they pick the ball up fine, no problems, despite it being moist. And they've successfully knocked over L and Toilet Duck, which is disappointing.
Yeah.
So we've got Poopy's levelled as one of the Tomb Guardians. He's got guard. We've got block on Hancock Thrower. We've got Chubstep Blitzer still on 2 points. Christie, the other Blitzer, on Fat 0. Skuro, Watrix, and Street Skeletons all on 0. We've got Oddity Skeleton on 5, who's going to be Dirty Skeleton, and Dachi Skeleton 0.
Could have had 2 hits this turn. Oh, that's annoying.
Cheeky lost dice out of a game but just rolled 6 for his white for a level up. Well, I think we know what you're going for there. Scrap said it would have been brilliant if they'd been there a year before. Wouldn't it just? Scraps, I think that was Distorter earlier who dropped a sub-bomb. It may have been Ronin also. So if you thank them both, you've probably covered the bases. But welcome aboard. Type exclamation mark list.
Well, provided if you're going to keep it up, only because we're going to use the active ones. But, right, you can go there.
Yeah, I think it was Distorter earlier on.
One wall.
I'm 192. Gosh.
Yeah, you're on a team soon.
I'm not being something stupid. Well, I'm on that lowercase Zunk team, aren't I?
It's on that team.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. That was a white. That was quite good.
Yeah. So strategy here is keep the Tomb Guardian central because he has to go round me, which is also why these players are all flat here because he can't just break through. If he breaks through, then he only sends a couple of players forwards, which is fine.
If you are going to stick me on a team, make me a blitzer or something.
Why? You do a really good job of being a lineman. You don't actually. You're a terrible lineman. Needy.
So, you need me.
Yeah, look, he's already now going to take.
Yes, quite. No, make me blitzer. Damn it! I insist. Make me blitzer.
Well, if the team gets re-rolled, sure. Why do you want me to re-roll the teams on?
If you re-roll this team, you've got to use the existing names. You've only played them twice.
Quite.
Okay. Well, quite right too, Bubble. Machina, that's not very nice. I thought we were friends.
Zunk isn't stunty though, is he? I mean, of the attributes going for you, Zunk would be like, he'd be fan favourite. He'd have that as a stat.
Not particularly short though, am I?
No, exactly. You wouldn't have that as a skill. Thick skull. Yeah, I think I've got to come with that because that shit that you lot give me. Oh, Dauntless fail.
Ah, Kajais, because you're actually on the short list to imminently be on a team, so you're actually further forward than you thought.
Yeah.
Andy takes names off the list in a
Yay! Level! Well done, sick as eggs.
Go on. So you are imminently about to be on a team. I know, right? Thank you, Armour 7 teams from last season for absolutely hammering through the list. Well, the reason he started doing that, it was a good idea, was rather than live having to go get next player and then badly copy paste the names into the list, into the teams, he's pre-prepared a spreadsheet. Haven't you, Andy? I could be an ogre, though. There's not a lot of call for ogres in Andy's teams, as he very rarely plays humans.
Oh man, I'm just giving away 2 passes on the ball there. Oops.
But yeah, my little Grebo Games likeness is indeed supposed to be an ogre. Although I say Black Orc or Chaos Warrior.
Oops.
I think Andy'd probably be a high elf, wouldn't he?
What? He'd be a dark elf.
It's really quite pasty.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be a dark elf.
Thanks, Fellaini. 1 tries. Cheeky, see you later, mate. Thank you for tuning in.
Jimmy, take it easy, my friend. Oh, God. Follow up because I want you to get that hitting that way. I think I'm alright with him swapping on me, I think.
Joyce, I have seen Grebo's New York team. They were on loads of pictures of them on Facebook, so we liked the crap out of that. And I think they even added some comments. Well, I think it was Al Murray that described Geordie as an orc-like race of people bred for the sole purpose of keeping the Scots out of England. So yeah, sure, fair enough. Zenova, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. I think the throw is one of the best ones for Nick, to be honest. But you could use the Grebo little Zunk as a black orc, couldn't you? I would. Just paint it green, be fine.
So the ball's going to come over here this time.
Very shouty birds, aren't they?
Yep.
Shush.
You shouldn't have gone that far. That was a
Stop
mistake.
this hullabaloo.
That was a mistake.
Let's have a look. So I'll post a picture of one of the little plastic Zunks.
They're not
in the
plastic.
Discourse. Yay. I'll post a picture and see what you think. Could this be a black orc? It had slightly greener hue to it. Faffy doing it on the phone.
Okay.
Where is it? It's in here somewhere.
It's come over here. Question is where? Where's the blitz? I think the blitz is there to get the guns back over here. So we've got 2 dice
There we go.
there, 2 dice there.
Little plastic Zunks on the Discord general chat. I think that could be a black orc. Let's paint it different colour. Yeah, it'd be fine, wouldn't it?
That splits too much.
The gate wonders if you're a little unbalanced towards the left at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now, is pulling everyone across to the right.
I think it's just the way it's sitting, mate. Hullabaloo is an excellent word, isn't it? Dinesh and I enjoy using hullabaloo quite a lot. Very expressive, isn't it? Well, this sums up what it sums up nicely what it means. It's evocative.
Across. Right, now the team guardian can go and take up station in the middle.
Santa says, when Brettonians play against Amazons, it's like a bad 1970s sex video. That's exactly it. Oh dear. If you could get the Brettonian blitzers to go, hey, I've come to clean the swimming pool, and the Amazons are sort of, but I've got no money. I'm sure we could work something out. Nah, they don't make him like that anymore.
If I follow that up.
Did he yappo that casualty? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's out of your playbook, that. Power appo, dominance.
Yep. If you go there, you help me protect this flank a bit more. I mean, we're throwing a lot of 2 dice blocks on his players. A lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sort of waiting for Homeway to crack a little bit here.
Well, some of them are bound to work, aren't they?
Yeah.
You just keep doing it, it's going to come good in the end.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. That's the hope here, is that you just keep punching them, and they will just go boom.
Yes.
So, the other thing I'm looking for him to do is just pick a side and commit, but pick a side that some of your team have got stuck in on previous turns. So, like these 3 are now stuck. Now I know the team guardian needs to come over. So next turn the throw rob is blocking, the team guardian will come over, Skeleton can come over, but we should be able to pin him. Yeah, that might even get surfed next turn.
Oh, will it? Do you think it might? Oh,
Might do. He might be safe.
That's firmed it up somewhat. That moving that blitzer over there. That's definitely, is that a blitzer or a blocker? I always get them mixed up. It's a blocker. Moving that blocker over there has rather firmed things up somewhat.
Yeah.
The blockers are the ones with strength axis, and the blitzers with agility, right?
Yes.
Oh, he's fallen over. Look. Well done, Frank. Tripped him up.
Okay.
Yeah, Mipper's quite right. He's slowing him down with all this knocking him over. This is true. So, you've got 4 versus 3 on the right flank, basically, as long as Toilet Duck can throw his block and liberate Scarametso.
Yeah, so if you went and stood there, that's 2 dice, that creates a T shape, but I can't do anything with it because I can't create a backstop.
It is counterintuitive, Darwin, isn't it? It's yeah. That blockers have got to start with wrestle, not block, and they're the ones with the strength axis. Where you really, the way you'd want to build the players is you'd want the ones with block to have the strength axis, and the ones with wrestle to have the agility axis. But I think that's deliberate so that the team aren't, it limits them somewhat. I think it was the other way around. I'd be almost tempted to play him.
Almost.
Well, why bother waiting for the orcs? Same thing, isn't it? Yeah, for sure, Hotek, it makes them different, doesn't it? Yes, quite so. Quite quick Tomb Guardians for such big things, aren't they?
Sort of. I mean, I'm being quite...
well, they're faster than mummies.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Right, which one of these two is going to throw the blitz? Christy or Chubstep? Chubbers, are you still here? Can I rely on you to not screw this up? So if we go,
that would have been ideal as a mass. I don't know why they went the other way around, to be honest.
oh, there we go. Got one.
Oh, is that Chubbers?
It was George, yeah. So he's going to walk into that square.
Good work. Oh, good work. Okay, good.
And now the pin is complete.
And now you'll watch your friends get served.
The pin is indeed complete.
It's better than peasants, isn't it? Because peasants is a little bit, demeaning. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to get served.
That's.
I'm not all that hyped about the new Bond film. I don't like the films where they present James Bond as a bit washed up and past it. That's not the point.
No, he's supposed to be Uber, isn't he?
Exactly.
I don't mean some sort of like taxi driver. I mean, amazing.
I don't like it when he's all.
Okay, well he's
too modern. Oh,
he's got out of it.
We've still got dodge. Which he might do.
Yeah, it's a big one if he fails it though.
It's enormous if he fails it.
Oh, yeah.
But he's fine.
But he didn't.
No.
I mean, he's probably still going to get surfed though. But yeah.
Medieval nobles in England were French.
What?
What kind of time-ish do you mean after 1066? Better than newish.
So surfed there.
Well, they weren't really French, were they? They were Norman. Was that so? Sort of, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose so. Suppose. Yeah, but what I was getting at there, Robart, is they didn't refer to themselves as French, did they?
Come on. Toilet Duck, you've done a great game so far. Just push this peasant off. Well done. Oh,
good work.
I think we just picked up a concession.
Did you say hello to Morgloth?
I tried. He didn't say anything. Oh, he did say hello. Did say hello. I said hey there, and he said hello.
Well, don't forget, at the time England was like a third of them were Viking anyway, because they'd sort of invaded and just stayed. And I mean, you've got Wessex and Mercia and you got it, Cumbria, who all fancied themselves as sort of separate kingdoms. So it was all a bit of a mess, really, wasn't it? In the sort of 900s.
Here's a question for you.
Sort of time zone.
Because I don't know the answer to this question. Maybe someone in chat knows. Right.
Oh yeah, Cornwall was separate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Different language as well.
Why was Wales in country? Because you'd think it's unusual to have. It's not exactly a big country in the first place. Yeah, England. Why didn't we just call it one thing? Why is Wales a thing? It doesn't make sense.
Well, they were all separate at the time.
Yeah, it makes sense then, does it?
Really? The Normans were Vikings? No, I don't think so, Fatton.
No, the Normans were Norman.
The Normans were the sort of northern French. I mean, there was like some Vikings mixed in, but they weren't there sort of wandering around being all Danish and Norwegian and stuff.
Hard in geopolitics with AndyDavo. I'm asking the questions that matter, Johnson.
I can't believe Australasia's Celtic connection has not been mentioned so far, but there you go.
Google that. Right, hang on a sec.
So Robert the G'day Bruce that was fighting against William Wallace. The Legion of Drop Bears. Haggises and Drop Bears duking it out.
Oh, the ball has gone deep. Oh shit!
It's gone too deep, Andy. James, you're supposed to have gone half an hour ago. You're going to be late, man. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next time. Normans were originally Vikings, right? The Vikings, it was basically a case of have ship, will travel, wasn't it? They didn't have to get around.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, they were in the Mediterranean, and didn't they get as far as Canada as well? I mean, that must have been a hell of a trip. Can you imagine sailing across the ocean in a longboat? That must have taken ages. I used to go sailing. We had a racing boat, and it was not comfortable, and that was like modern day, obviously. So I can't imagine what it would have been like being in a longboat for. I mean, how long would it take to sail to America from Norway or Denmark? I mean,
about a week.
Weeks and weeks. It's not like a few days.
And in fact, they used to row there, didn't they?
Well, they had sails as well, but it'd be weeks and weeks. In fact, I'm going to Google this. Let's have a look.
A couple of days. A few hours. Fuck it, I don't know.
How long would it take for a Viking?
We know that Norsemen have Oh, hi Anshai, thank you very much, you handsome fellow.
Oh, I was going to say, that feeling danko, Anshai.
Thank you very much, Joe, to everyone who's watched today and who's subbed and supported and everything. It's just very generous. Thank you kindly. Me and my yellow hue, blue hue.
Well, it took 3 to 6 days to get from Scandinavia to Britain.
Really? That long? I think they put the outboard up or something. Although, if you watch Vikings...
Tell me how long it takes to get to America.
I pick this up 70% of the time with the Team Guardian. Oh, I'm trying with the Team Guardian again. Don't you worry about that. We'll spin these two. In fact, I say spin these two. I'll probably spin him forward. Oh, Team Guardian pickup's just gone through the wall. Oh.
So it was over 1,000 miles. I thought it'd be longer than that. Surely Scandinavia to America is several thousand miles, like 5,000. Surely. This website might be bobbins.
Could be.
I don't care how they navigated sunstones and all that.
Let's go and mark out the scoring threat.
Well, if it was 5,000 miles,
and you travelled at 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, 1,000 hours. So 1,000.
1,000 hours.
So it's going to be a month and a half, isn't it? Five.
I'm just going to go and stand near the ball.
So 1,000 divided by 24.
Do I want a ball carrier reduced? I think I want my ball carrier reduced free, right?
Yeah, I reckon a month and a half at least, if they averaged 5 knots all the time.
I bet they did.
Four to 5 months. Well, I reckon 6 weeks at a push.
It's still a 6+ pickup. Right?
Google hadn't quickly helped me out before I got bored of looking things helping. But yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll let King Casimir III of Poland know so we can add it to the book of fun facts. That would be helpful.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably right, Dr. Nick. They probably didn't do it all in one.
They used to stop off at Iceland, didn't
journey. Yeah, you're probably right, fellas.
Oh! Yes!
What? Tomb Guardian got the ball?
Yeah, he just picked it up like, fuck it, why not?
Sometimes you've got to roll a hard 6. That wasn't that you needed a 6.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So hang on. Who's this? Who's got it? It's L-shaped. L's got it. Oh, she's gone to bed.
Oh, she's missed it.
Little known fact: Tomb Guardians ignore tackle zones when pick the ball up. It wasn't even that. It's the fact that it's agility 1 in the raid. It was 6 anyway. So yeah, sure.
L, you got
L,
it.
it's still here.
Clip it. Put it on your
L,
show.
love, you've got the ball. Check it out.
Champion.
Oh, Disco Dave, did you know that uniform is also from Borough? Uniform, Disco Dave uniform. You live in the same place, fellas. And Disco Dave, I don't suppose you know anyone who went to Yarm School? Because we did. Acklam up near Thornaby. Oh, we might have already talked about it, uniform. I can't be expected to remember everything. It was worth asking, Dave. Should we talk about chicken parmos for a bit? That's just the best thing. That and the Kirk Levington Country Club, marvellous. Kittens asks, it's worth noting that modern historians lean towards the theory that the Viking settlement in Canada was never meant to be for permanent habitation. Oh, okay.
Nice collaboration.
Kittens. Oh, do you know, Kittens, I didn't realise. I did not realise. Let me make a note of that. Well, it makes any difference.
Collaboration not confirmed. Oh, hello. Okay.
Super says nice collaboration there.
Thank you.
Shh. You don't know who's watching, Super. You don't want this getting audited. Just act completely natural. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. What did you do, by the way?
Collaborated.
Stop it. You're not allowed.
I am. I need a double GFI.
I'll tell you what, the Vikings and where they got to has proven a really big hit with the chat.
They got all over the place, didn't they?
No, right. Well, we've got a lot of Vikings in the chat. Murloc Joe, Viking. Inarian, Viking. Pidpad, Viking. Robbo, Viking.
AndyDavo, Viking.
You're not Andy, you claim to be Welsh and from Manchester at the same time.
Oh, come on, I want to be Viking.
You're not. You're not Viking.
I can do a right good war stare. Right? I think I'd be a great Viking.
Slick is also Viking. Darwin's Viking. Blood Valensky, Viking. It'd be easy to count who's not Viking, to be honest. Viking, very popular with the Blood Bowl community.
I think we need to block here. I'm going to need
So
a
you
knockdown.
said that was more of a constipation stab.
Oh.
Well, if you ever find that problem, Andy, you should make like a mathematician and go to the toilet with pencil and paper and work it out.
Okay.
Uniform says what we're defining as Viking here. Lives in Scandinavia region, I suppose, uniform.
Knows Viking songs.
Vikings aren't Scandi ladybirds. You don't get Viking ladybirds in Viking regions, so do you? Although travelling Vikings might have then encountered ladybirds.
Let's deal with that.
Bebop Swedish, Viking.
Oh, they both need to fall over now. Shit.
Kitten says the Kingdom of Sicily was an interesting one to be sure, a mix of Norman, Arabic and Greek. Weren't several of the islands in the Mediterranean kind of switched which nation had them? I'm thinking, weren't Crete the similar fate of sort of changing hands quite a bit as well? So you think of it as Greek, but I'm pretty sure the Romans would have had a go at running Crete. I'm guessing. Ztok, afternoon, I see you. Ztok, of course, Viking. James says, surely just blitz and score. Apparently not. Gajais in Malta was conquered by everyone who was anything in history.
Can't score now.
Did you just get one?
Yeah, I got one, but I'm not going to score.
So I was reading about the Vikings. Hardvack's got them out for you.
Not going to score.
That's really good. I'll send that to him. That's better than the sorry, not sorry. I'll send that to you in Discord. That's a really good picture. That's much better than the sorry, not sorry emote.
I don't get why we didn't blitz some more.
You're not listening, are you?
Not really, no. Possibly not concentrating enough. I don't know.
Hi, Neil.
I am distracted when playing this. Remember.
Soz. I've barely said a word to you all day. We've been talking about Vikings and kittens and hi-fi and shit. Distracted. Don't be vexed. Come on. James, later, dude. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, James. Right, weather change. That's what we need here.
It's a bit too moist for you, this, isn't it? It's not ideal. I have Bobby. Well, I'm first up against Calcium Kaz and his claw chores. So that's tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. So yeah, wish me luck. By the time you and I get to play, I don't know how much of a team we're going to have left. It's a little claw heavier division. Kitten says Sicily has a particularly interesting history, given that it was culturally Greek even in Roman times. When the Roman Empire split, following the influence of Eastern Roman Empire before being conquered by the Arabs, and then a Norman adventurer named Roger the Adventurer, who established it as a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know where they are in Sicily, are they? I did, Dr. Nick. Harringzord said, we've got a dropout from 2B. Do you want in? And I said, sure do. And now this was foolish of me because I didn't check 2B. which is, of course, a complete kill zone, bloodbath kind of a division. I'm one of the only teams who doesn't have Claw, for example. Bobby, which is your team, by the way? I had a quick glance through them. Remind me, which are your lot? My orcs have got 2 baby black orcs at the moment, which is hurting me. Oh, you're the dark. Oh,
when they don't score, they hardly ever
You're the
win.
Dark
Have you ever
Elves.
heard of a fucking team winning that doesn't score? This guy's on the telly. When they don't score, they hardly ever win.
I still like that.
Disco Dave, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. First time full fat subscription, Andy, from Disco Dave.
Disco Dave, thank you very much. That's awesome. Right, we are probably going to foul this, but I need to pick the ball up. And that is itself going to be its own fuck. Oh, fuck me, we picked it up.
Who else you got, Dr. Nick? I think I'm playing. We've got Plovatch lizards in our division again, Bobby. We had a good season last season. We actually won the title. We also got the most passers in the league as well, which was.
Disco, thank you. And please type exclamation mark list, by the way. So then you can be on a team.
It's not often that this gets described as useful, but thanks, Dave. If you find it so satisfying.
Useful, yes. I've always wanted to be useful.
I'd say tangential and irrelevant would have been probably if you pressed me, but thanks for that. If you stick around, you'll get a little plastic Andy, and if you stick around for a long time, you get a little plastic Zunk. And both times, you get 10% off Grieber Games orders if you like tabletop figures. There you go. Well, Kittens, that's the problem, that a Tomb Guardian, as you rightly point out, is made mostly of, in the exterior at least, bandages, which when exposed to heavy rain become moist.
No, they don't become moist.
Right, they do, Andy, that's the problem.
No.
Yep, moist.
No. Nope.
Well, if we were to ask any of the 4 Tomb Guardians over there, how are you feeling? They'd probably go, moist.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm feeling moist.
They'd say, I'm feeling like I'm going to score. Al, are you up for picking up the ball?
Moist and, well, it could be turgid better than you, except Al would be turgid. Well, obviously,
That's
so
not even a nice word
75% of them.
Why do you keep coming up with shit words?
I didn't. Just say it as I say it.
I do it. You know, if
Family
anyone else
show,
would have said that, I'm
leave
like,
it.
yeah, that's
Leave
completely
it.
fine.
Leave it.
Completely fine. You can't say
Step
that.
away from what Ella said. Good family show with Scientology, Muslim, Hindu, Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, and any other of the major religions' values. Didn't invent it, Moss. In fact, it wasn't me that started talking about it. It was the stream. I just merely mentioned it. Hello, Slade. How you doing, sunshine? Yep, Pastafarianism, absolutely aardvark. It's inclusive. Peckfish, certainly. That'd be an ecumenical matter there, better than yours. Oh, I know, far-fetched. It was, what should we call the team name? And then whilst we were discussing it, Andy came up with that and went, I've already done it now. As happens pretty much every time. Fortunately, Aegis has nearly got 100,000 Zunk coins, so Andy will have to pay attention and call it what Aegis wants. Now, I've got a lot of faith in Aegis, it'll come up with something decent.
Are you telling me that you don't like this team name?
It's a bit.
Right, it is raining. I've probably got to seal this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can you also have it on your passport photo, Aardvac? I'm guessing possibly not, because you can't wear a hijab on a passport photo, can you?
You're not allowed.
It kind of defeats the point of a photograph, I suppose. So, or so probably not.
Right. We've moved Elle and manipulated her into being on her own. Now we just need to rotate round and then in we go.
Oh, Duderino, absolutely yes. Elle, tread carefully. Family show, remember. I know where this is leading. I know he said it, but he said it as a blunder. I know, but don't call out on it the obvious development of that blundering statement. Fuck, you can if you want, Alec.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I just sit here and play, remember?
That's the problem. With others or just with yourself?
A lot of the time I have to sit in silence and do it, so...
Oh, God, in the dark.
Yeah, connected to the internet, all alone.
Yeah, but it covers the hairline, Bebop, so, I can you? It's like wearing... It's like in the same vein that you can't wear, say, a baseball cap, for example.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, is that why you can't wear one?
Passport photographs. They're
Nightmare.
a real minefield, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Quite so, kids. This is an honest, decent programme for honest, decent, God-fearing folk. As long as he doesn't sit on them again, Aardvac, that's the main thing. Oh dear, that was a tad unfortunate, wasn't it?
Kicked it in the face.
And they smiled quietly to themselves. Better Than Newish points out that you can't have a group photo with an arrow over the head, which is a shame because some group photos are some of the most flattering, aren't they? Just a moment in time where you just happen not to look like complete spod and but you can't use it.
Can I use it?
Oh, okay. Kitten's had a friend's license photo, but a license photo, is that a lower sort of criteria, a lower sort of bar for because passport photos, certainly in the UK, are super specific. I think you've even got to remove spectacles and you can't smile and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, you can't smile.
So they're very, very restrained. Constrained, sorry, I should say. Very constrained in what you can and cannot do.
Do you reckon we can give it to Elle this turn? Elle, would you be up for it?
What, in this weather? It's a bit moist.
No, I think we could give it to her.
It might be that the US passport office is more flexible. Yep, Elle's up for it. Yep, sure, go for it. It worked last time, sure, why not?
It would have been better if that had gone down.
So Signa's Eggs is levelled, and Elle and Toilet Duck are both ready to get their first points.
Let's pop you in here.
Could be, kittens, could be. Consent is always important, Better Than Newish. Yes, sure. Well, the civil service isn't all business. They have some fun, Dr. Nick, I imagine. McNugget works for the government, so he'll be able to tell you what it's actually like. I mean, sure, the exterior might be all serious and formal, but behind the scenes, I bet they have a right laugh. Probably. So, a bit of a screen and try and hope to hand the ball to L is the plan, I'm guessing.
Pretty much.
Now, there's a fighting chance, i.e. 83%, that she's going to drop it.
Huh.
What's 1 in 6 with a reroll? Is that... What's that, 30%?
That's a 1.
Didn't catch it that time. We can have another go next time. Mitchell's wondering how many kittens has Counting Kittens counted. Well, if you're looking at the Discord, 6, but they're actually 2 sets. It's a video of the same 3 kittens, so I suppose 3 unique ones. Kitten says, I thought the UK government banned having fun unless you own 3 castles or an overseas holding company. There's still football and pubs, so they're not at the moment. So yeah, sure. Again, I'd like to bring McNugget on this. When he's next on to check, just to get it straight from the horse's mouth, as it were. And I don't mean McNugget's a horse. Quite the opposite. Definitely not a horse. Well, you keep the birds at arm's length. The challenge seems to be, can we pick the ball up? Now, you're going to need to do that at some stage. Oh, lucky basket.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 2 or 3 turns to try.
Got one. I like them separately. Yeah, I like football. Football's good. It's quite hard work the last 13 years, but give it a week or 2, fingers crossed. But then that's a whole new can of worms, isn't it?
It's a serious question about whether I just basically go, "Oh, do you want to pick the ball up?" Just literally go.
Well, just have a few goes. I think you can keep them at bay for a while. Have you got Hancock on hand that if it all goes wrong, I'd probably in turn 15 give up on the Tomb Guardian touchdown and give Hancock a couple of stabs because it is raining. Chengping asks, can I give a detailed breakdown of the benefits of picking up the ball with a Tomb Guardian? They get to score and get points on them. That's it. That's the benefit. That's it. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah, the point is they take ages to level because they don't have Mighty Blow. So they don't have Mighty Blow, they don't have any way of leveling them. I mean, I am being incredibly optimistic. It's raining, and I'm still going to try. But I will try with a reroll next turn, probably.
I'd have another 2 goes with a reroll, so that's 3 tries, so it's probably a 50% chance.
Yeah.
3 tries and then give Hancock 2 tries. Because if you don't score, you'll be kicking yourself. We've done it before. I think we've had a Tomb Guardian touchdown previous session. I think on Wednesday it was.
Mm-hmm.
We did do it before.
He just rolled my 6.
How about a dunk? Get in, man. Yes, Khemri are one of the 2 primary teams for Champ Ladder this season. And we've got some points on Tomb Guardians so far. 2 of them are levelled, so that's not bad for game 3? 2? 2, 3, 3. This is game 3. This team, of course, 1, 1 and 0. A win and a draw, so... Yeah. Oh, hello. How? Cool. So, can L get the ball?
I do hope so.
It's pass from Christie. Nice move.
So there we go.
Hancock's picked the ball up. Now, can he give it to L? Oh, my darling, hold that.
Yes!
Boom. Tomo, hello, mate. How you doing? How's Japan?
Told you it was up. Right, just make sure you have been successfully ranged. You have.
So, L is completely safe. This is nailed on.
Yeah, and we will put it in. If any danger happens, I'll just put it in.
Santa. Respectful of ladies, thank you. Come on, brought up better than that. Come on. Oh, not the... You got pain again.
Ah, got one.
So, I remember when we talked a couple of years ago, you had a rough time, didn't you? We'll get well soon, mate.
Hell, what do you want me to say here? I'm talking about the game, and I'm being entirely reasonable.
There is so much material that Andy generates completely inadvertently.
I just sit here, popping it around,
Putting it about. How is Megatron, by the way? Haven't seen her.
She's asleep right now.
Ooh, wake her up.
No. She gets really grumpy when she gets woken up.
L, I can only imagine you're having to contain it all. I know. I mean, you know, we can elude as much as we like. I think that works best, doesn't it? Sort of
The illusion. Yes.
nice inference. Maintain the illusion, as it were. Maintain the illusion. And this stuff writes itself. Ballydunk's asking, is Andy going the guard route over the Mighty Blow route? I think so. I think possibly the 4th one to level might go Mighty Blow. But yeah. Guard first, which is a sea change for Andy. This is a relatively new thing. Yeah, basically that, Santa. Sure. To the casual auditing observer, you know, should anybody come and check, sure, that's how it seems, right? The Stepford stream, you know, it looks all fine on the outside to the casual glance. Just don't dig too deep.
Yeah. Don't go in too deep.
Don't look underneath those stones. Don't. Chipset's been brought down.
Oh God, it's gone down. Face full of grass there.
Oh, he's face up actually, so face full of sky really is probably more accurate.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, it could be an auditor who's just slapdash, couldn't it, Santa? Probably wouldn't get on that well in auditing, because being slapdash is exactly the opposite of what you really need to be as an auditor.
I reckon I'd do a really good job as an auditor.
What? Close attention to detail and really makes any mistakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate.
Thanks.
Is that on your LinkedIn profile? Close attention to detail
No.
on your CV.
Oh,
Or people
no.
who know you will read it and then go, no, it isn't.
Oh God, I've left L exposed.
Oh, God. They just keep on coming, don't they?
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But it'll be fine. He's got to roll 5+5+3+. It'll be fine, right? No one will touch you. You're safe.
Ah, dear. I mean, I could just sit here and just go, "Fanar," couldn't I, really? And it would work. Blackburn, sure, why not?
Oh!
Oh, good work, Frank. One for the pitch there.
Oh dear. Right, well, let's put one there. One there.
You've got your pound of flesh message there.
What do you mean pound of flesh?
Change, mister. Got any spare change? Spare us a fag. Big issue.
What are you on about? There we go.
It's a way, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Poopy's owed a casualty here. He's decked that same blocker 4 or 5 times now. He started off on the other side of the pitch. Good block, Dice. Come on, fellas, get one. Nah.
Negative.
Well, you got a random one early, didn't you? A random casualty popped up. So you can't complain.
Boom! Andy has a way with words. Well, thanks very much. Right, L, you ready?
Hold on, Frank. Brace yourself.
Tell me when you're ready. And do you want to go in there, or should we put it in there?
Oh my god.
What? There.
Fanar.
Got it. Look how happy you are. Look at that.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to say that.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to say how happy you are?
I think the traditional route wasn't good for you, but you know, all right.
Right.
Thank you, Poopy Scoop, for bringing things back onto an even keel. That is a good animation, isn't it? It is. Yes, there we go. Sensible Blood Bowl chat has resumed. Excellent. Well done, Andy. You've certainly yanked the pancake there. That was looking a bit hairy for a while, but it was smooth sailing after all. So what I've done, I've mixed multiple metaphors there, and I think that worked. Oh, now we've got the big money chat sentence. If you want to see a game, you're welcome to check out the VOD on Twitch TV. Yeah. Ah, it's a quick snap.
Oh, you're streaming too?
Yes, kittens yanking the pancake. This was we were talking about. It's a allusion to pulling the rabbit out of the hat. So if you pull off an unlikely result, one yanks the pancake.
And in this game, the pancake was indeed fried, turned over, yanked.
Yeah, but you don't really fry pancakes, though, do you?
they go in a frying pan? I mean, I think you do.
Are pancakes fried? I mean, they're cooked in a pan, sure, but are they fried? What does everyone think? Pancakes fried? I don't think so. Really? Not really. Not really fried.
Hang on, am I right? Am I genuinely right? Hang on.
There's a small bit of butter, but that's not
This game is amazing. We're going to have to clip this and put it on YouTube. I
No,
scored with a Tomb
right.
Guardian in the rain, and I was right. Pancakes are fried. Fucking hell. 35.20. Right, okay.
So I just automatically, as a reflex response, contradicted Andy. Lo and behold, for the first time in years, I'm wrong. I'm not. I never let it be said. I'm big enough. I'm big
I know.
enough to put my hand up when I'm wrong.
This chair suddenly got really comfortable.
It's the same. It's still squeaky.
I know, but it's still comfy. Fried was the word that was used, not deep fried. You can't make pancakes unless it's May the 28th.
From a certain point of view, let's go with that. So everyone's right, and I'm definitely not wrong, which is the main thing. I hate that. I hate being wrong.
Do you?
Yes. Oh, Deuterino. Oh, that was a load of crepe. That was beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful man. Oh, Deuterino. I don't know if you know. I'm playing your old mucker calcium tomorrow at 4:00. If you're around, that should be good. So it should be good. I might get murdered. He's got 3 claw.
Sasanique, how you doing?
Hello, Sasanique. We talked about Blood Bowl en passant.
Joe's got the MVP.
Little bit.
68 blocks. Wowzers. Out of 2 casualties.
Yeah, I'd call those elongated things that you put hot dogs in. That would be a bun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
No, it's roll.
Ellie's actually a genuine American, so she'll clear this up. Scuro, also American. That helps out there. What do you call the bread thing in which a hot dog resides?
Roll.
Yes, they're fried. Fine. God. Yep, we're happy. It's a bun. It is a hot dog bun.